Well, hello, it's a beautiful day. Let's talk EDCs. Hey everyone, Morgan here. So today I'm going to be showing you my updated EDC. All right, so this is my Maxpedition bag. I've had this for years, probably like 7 years now, something like that. So I always carry just a bottle of water on the outside. This stays with me in the car, out and about, you know, when we go for walks, all this stuff. So actually, you know what? Let's go to this front pouch here. This has things just like easy access things that I can access right away. Gum, some Tylenol, his glasses cleaner, a little hand sanitizer, plus some hair ties, and then just some fruity little snacks for my kids, because sometimes, you know, sometimes I like that stuff. A little morale never hurt anybody. All right, we're gonna go into this bottom pouch now. So again, this is like an urban EDC. This is not like I'm gonna go out into the woods. This is for everyday urban EDC. This is an Anchor battery pack. I've actually just checked it and it still holds a really good charge. And I also have a couple cords in there for charging the phone, you know, for powering the phone. These are sunglasses, two for me for the kids, and one for me and two for the kids. That's what I meant to say. Just a glow stick. This is nail clippers. You know, I need to clip my nails or the kids' nails or something every once in a while. So this is a tourniquet. Again, it's something easy access right in one of the front pockets. These are just some cloths to clean up baby vomit or whatever. This would be for, you know, these two things were actually for like going to the bathroom, you know, sniffles, whatever. And then I have a little pen and notebook here. Okay, I have one tiny little pocket on the inside here. I have my Daiso. I decided to put the Daiso multi-tool in here because I was just so impressed by it through my test recently. And then I also have a 511 knife. I like to have redundancy in knives. This is a little Blackbeard fire starting kit. I like to have a little something, even though it is urban, I like to have just a little something. And then I have some cash here. Okay, so this is bug spray, lotion, sunscreen. Now this is just some stuff for baby and a couple for my kids, and even if there was one for me, of course I could eat all of this, and so can any of my kids right now. And this is just a few little pouch snacks. These last several months, you know, a good 6 months to a year, depending on what it is. So these are really good. And I will generally throw even more snacks like in the car or in my bag, you know, coming from in and out of the house. So this is just kind of like, this just stays in here as like an extra. Oh, I missed that part. She doesn't have binkies anymore. I'm going to take that out. This is a nice big first aid kit and there's some diapers. And then I have wipes in here as well with an extra clothing and then a changing pad. And that is it. So yeah, this is just an everyday urban pack. This is not like I'm going to go out into the woods and survive, you know, forever. This is just going to get me and my family around out when we're out and about. You know, this is just everyday survival, you know, the urban survival kind of thing. This is when we're out and about in grocery stores or at the zoo or, you know, out at the playground, stuff like that. And what I want to do next is I want to make a little like a little Maxpedition pouch or something that is just for like bushcraft and survival-y stuff, but it'll be somewhere nearby in which I can just grab that and go if we know that we're going out into like, you know, hiking or, you know, like a day that we're going to be out super in the woods for a while. But I do have some of that stuff already in the car as well. You know, there's so much redundancy everywhere. That's a good thing, right? But yeah, I'm going to make that little pouch. So stay tuned for that upcoming video. After so many, you know, a decade or more of carrying like every day, this is it. This is also not in addition to what I may carry on my person for security purposes and things like that. So personal protection and all that. So this is just little extra gear and stuff that I'll have with me. These are our main water bottles that go with us everywhere, inside the car, outside the car, inside the house, everywhere. And it also doubles as a nice little weapon too. These items in here, I know I use a lot. You know, I use every single day. And then there's items in here that I'm going to use every once in a while. You know what I mean? But I would use them in an urban type of setting, okay? Or, you know, if we're at the playground or out and about, whatever, right? So I know these items are things that I will want with me in just an everyday kind of scenario. Thank you all so much for watching. Conquer tomorrow by preparing today. I'll talk to you later. Bye.